Coach. So you're undefeated so far this season. How does that feel, and what would you say are like the biggest strengths of the team so far that you're noticing?
Well, after 10 games, we have 10 W's, and maybe we haven't played our best at all. We've shown signs of really good team, but we've had pitching a couple games, we've had defense a lot, we've had some timely hitting, but I don't think we've put it all together, so that's exciting for everybody. I think our pitching staff and our team defense definitely are the highlights so far. We've just had really good defense in almost every single game, and whoever has given us, who's ever gotten the start, has given us a quality start. And that's number one goal for the pitchers, is give us a chance to win. And every single one of them that have gone out there have done that.
And then on the contrary, what do you think are some things that need to be worked on? The season's young, but what have you seen?
I think it's easier said than done, but timely hitting is a big one. But if you could tell me how to do it, I'd take your advice right now. It's a difficult thing to do. And pass the baton down. When we have first and second and no outs, that third girl, the fourth girl, the fifth girl in the lineup, they need to get on as well. So, I've said it before, I don't know if you've heard it, but it's like getting to the red zone in football and not scoring. Like no field goal, no touchdown, nothing. So you get first and second and no outs, and you feel like a big inning is coming, and then we stall. So just keep passing the bat down to the next girl, and then pretty soon you're going to look up at the scoreboard and you're going to see 6 runs, and that's what we want. We want crooked numbers on the scoreboard.
First time having a hitting coach, how does that affect your job, and does that allow you to put your focus in other areas?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a great job, by the way. We're really glad at Adam's bat. A lot more detailed in the cages, because we have, and when we were allowed to have the third assistant coach this past year, it really helped a lot of sports at Alabama. Baseball got one, we got one, so it's a big deal, because now when we do like practice today, in the batting practice plan, it says cage, live, and then classroom. So they do 2 rounds of drills in the cage, they watch film in the classroom, and then they come out on the field and hit live. So there's 4 opportunities to get better as a hitter. And it means a lot when you have a coach at each spot too. So we're covered in every spot, and I think it's going to pay off in the end.
Is there any talented players on those teams? Because they're not quite on your level. Are there talented teams on those rosters that you appreciate their talent?
Oh, yeah. I mean, every time we play, especially in in-state school, because we have UAB, UNA, Western Carolina, and Bradley, which is from the Missouri Valley, which is a really good softball conference this weekend. And you saw it on Sunday.
Right.
Southern Indiana, their young lady pitched the game of her life. And we're trying to teach our kids that whoever we face, Alabama's circled on that schedule. And it's just like Alabama football. It's just like the New York Yankees, the Dallas Cowboys, the Lakers, whoever you want to say. Everybody's going to bring their best against you. Now you got to bring your best against them.
Beaver closed the game this past weekend. What does it mean to have someone like her on the roster?
Oh, she's really special. And probably at Georgia Tech, when she threw that no-hitter in the very first game of the season, I leaned over and said to Lance, she's a gamer, because I honestly said, man, I haven't seen this in preseason scrimmages. And she was on fire. She was throwing hard. She hit her spots, the whole thing. I mean, it was awesome to watch. And I think that night I realized, the year before she won 24 games, and I was like, I know why now, because she was throwing gas, just a really good competitor. And she's going to make a name for herself for sure this year. And unfortunately, it's only 1 year, but she's going to do great things this year.
Thank you, Coach.